Tuesday, the 14th of August today. It is a work from home day. I'm just about to go into calls. I got 25 minutes until I go into calls today. So I'm making some brekkie. I did want oats, but we have none left, so that's really depressing. But I'm gonna have avocado toast and a protein shake because we just adapt around here. So it's been a really busy week. Even though it's Tuesday, I had a really progressive day yesterday. So yesterday I didn't do any customer work. To be honest, I didn't really speak to a customer yesterday. And I actually did heaps of work on the business. I feel like I've been running behind on business work a lot these days. And just can't keep up with stuff I need to do for my business. So yesterday I got so much done, got the ambassador program done. I organized a whole bunch of stuff for some upcoming things. I also reviewed our technology. I did all the testing for the technology and I sent it back to Jade. I will do like a rundown of what's included in testing. I might like snip it into a reel in the future. I don't know, a YouTube video in the future. I don't know, but I did all the testing, so that took me a few hours. And then the ambassador program, and then I hired someone. We have a new marketing coordinator. She sent her contract back to me this morning. And with this marketing position, I ideally wanted someone in Brisbane to help us film. But when the right person comes along, sometimes you just need to adapt and change your plans. I have worked with this lady previously through another company and she was absolutely fantastic. And my advisor had spoken to me and said, I know that this girl could grow your company. And so I was like, you know what, let's just do it. So hired a marketing coordinator, which means we are removing all the contractors from our business. And she's working full time for us. She starts TBA typically I think she actually starts in 4 weeks because she has to give 4 weeks notice, but she's going to keep me in the loop if she can get off a little bit earlier. And she starts, and I'm really excited, which means that we're shifting a couple things inside the business. So for example, with the role that we were originally hiring for, a big part of the role was like filming content and editing it. However, I've spoken to Alexa in the business and she was like, I'm happy to film and edit content. So we're just going to shift some things around. I think that's really important to understand in business is that everything is not black and white. Things are grey all the time and you need to be adaptable and you need to be open to making a lot of changes, because I know for a fact that like Alexa's a really quick editor. Ray is really good at editing content, but the part that we struggle with is like direction with marketing. So we hired for Steph to cover that area. And so now we can get our content because we don't have everything else on our brain. Like we don't have the heaviness of thinking of everything else. So really important to be really adaptable with your roles, but I'm so excited. But this is also Kelsey's last week and I'm really depressed because we love Kels and we don't want her to leave, but I'm very proud of her for leaving. So I have actually been dealing with a really difficult time in business. So one of our OG girls resigned. So Kelsey's been with us since the very start. And she resigned. She wants to take on branding and graphic design full time. So if you're looking for a graphic designer, make sure to reach out to Kel. She will be contracting into us too. And she decided that it's just time to take a new path. And although it's really sad, I'm so happy and proud of her. She's grown so much. And, you know, our relationship isn't done. She'll be contracting into us and still doing all the designs and branding where we need it. But Forward Moves has kind of really moved out of just being a branding and design company. Especially with the tech coming, we're definitely going down more of like a marketing route. So, you know, lots of changes into our business and you can't expect people to hang around for them all. But that was really sad. So she told me, not last week, the week before. It's been a bit of a messy 2 weeks. I've been feeling a little bit all over the place the last 2 weeks, but I'm feeling like we are back together. We have things moving again and just feel so much better. And I'm so just relieved to have gotten through that mess. And it's funny because a lot of my clients are kind of going through growth pains like this at the moment, like really struggling with hiring. And I said something to one of my clients the other day. I was like, it's literally a storm inside a teacup. Like it's only a storm for a certain period of time and then it gets good again. My girl T Swift has that in a song and I really believe it. It's a storm inside a teacup. So if you're going through some growth pains or I think I just burnt my toast. No, we're good. If you're going through any growth pains, I fucking burnt my toast. Like, too busy yapping. Burnt my toast. God, how annoying! Now I need to cook 2 more things of toast. If you're going through something in the business at the moment, just remember, it shall pass. Everything passes. Every hard experience passes. Every hard conversation passes. Every challenge passes. The only way out is through, and you've just got to make sure to keep pushing. I'm gonna cook my toast and stop talking because I will burn it again. I thought I'd talk about some of the topics that I'm going over with my advisory customers at the moment because I don't really talk about it much. And you probably find it interesting. So today's calls, we have a couple topics that I'm going over. Number one, I just had one of my coaches hire another coach and she is onboarding her at the moment. It's not her first rodeo, it's not her first hire. She's got 3 coaches now. We are going through a bit of a growth spurt, if I'm honest. We're signing an average of 10 to 15 clients a month. So the business is growing, so I'm just helping her navigate things through that. She's also hiring in a period where she has a lot going on, so she's away every weekend this month, and she's had to hire throughout this period of like business for her. But I love it because it's messy action, and that's what you need to do in order to grow your business, is like grow messily. So that's my first goal. And there'll be like probably a couple other questions around that too. We are prepping for this client to go on maternity leave in a few months, so things need to be organized. Then I have another client who is launching a functional program, so they are combining their wellness side with obviously fitness and health. So in integrating like blood testing and all the little bits and pieces there. So that's another one. This customer is actually tying up their service with me. We've worked together for a little over 8 months now. And she's dropping back to our group program with us currently. So we're just finalizing off a few of the calls, getting the program set up so she has like a nice marketing plan leading into the end of our time together. My clients after that, it's our final week together. So I do a 10-week program with people, and it's where you just come to get a bit of a refresher on your business. We do weekly calls and then tasks that we give you each week. Inside that program though, you can also ask me whatever you want. So we've been working on setting up their business to hire in a salesperson, an appointment setter, just because they don't like selling in the DMs. Also tying off like some exit strategies and loyalty programs and little things like that, and talking about facilitating a challenge this week. So I've drafted them up a challenge marketing checklist that they will follow for any future challenges, because obviously we're not working together moving forward. That's fun. That 10-week program is actually so fast paced. They have achieved so much in the last 10 weeks. We've moved training apps, moved payment platforms, we've reset their marketing schedule, redone their branding and language. There's been so much that we've done in that 10 weeks. So that's going to be really great to finish that up with that. Then I have another call with one of my long terms. She's a brand new coach in the industry. We are working on building her capacity up at the moment, and it's really starting to pay off now. She's getting quite a few inquiries coming through, and starting to grow her business, which is really good. And then we also have a group coaching call this afternoon with Ellen. So we do weekly group coaching calls with specialists as a part of our program. So each Tuesday there's a different specialist. So for example, we have Jordan from FitBooks, like accounting. Then we have paid ad specialists, we have sales specialists, and then we've got a mindset coach, because mindset is important in business. And then we've got that this afternoon with Ellen. And then on Thursdays, we do a call with me around personal brand, AI, all that kind of fun stuff. So I got that call as well. But that's really my day. I'm also setting up onboarding for a new employee because onboarding is really important, but it is so hard to put together. It's just time consuming because you have to, you know, write everything up, and I was silly and didn't have it organized. And then just focusing on marketing, talking to the team. There's a lot of little things in different places. So, but to start, we're gonna eat my brekkie, which is basically bruschetta and a protein smoothie. So it's been about 4 to 6 weeks of my customer living in fight or flight. We got through it, guys. We got through it. She's having 10 to 20 leads come through a month. She's just hired a new coach. You just got to keep going. You got to keep going. You got to take messy action, and it'll all start happening. So happy with that result. Good morning. It is Wednesday morning, the 15th of April. I accidentally cut. I just forgot to film yesterday, if I'm honest. So I'm just going to start filming today as well. I'm doing my skincare, and I thought, why not show you, because I'm here for the girls. First thing I use, these Medicube things, so good. I'm just too lazy to like wash my face in the morning. Then DMK. Yes, this is a stacked skincare lineup, I know. Next is this Ultraceuticals. I have been on a skin journey for the last year now, and I've had such an improvement in my skin, and it really just comes down to hydration and what you eat. Genuinely what you eat. I have cut gluten and majority of dairy from my diet, and that is what has made the biggest change in my body. So I thought I would show you my makeup routine, because I don't really wear much makeup. Since investing in my skin, I have changed all my makeup as well. I actually don't wear a lot of makeup, if I'm completely honest with you. Like, I have a way that I do my makeup that it makes it look like I'm wearing a lot, but I don't like things on my skin. I don't know what it is. It's a sensory thing. I don't like it, and I feel like I want to peel it off. So I have a very particular way that I do it. Ignore my hair because I'm getting my hair done today. Thank God. I've been looking so chopped. First things first, I just use like a Maybelline brow because it works. I just put SPF. This is the world's best SPF. So low maintenance things that I do as a business owner. This is actually a really good tip for business owners. Let's talk about low maintenance things that I do for my face. So number one, I get my brows done and I get my lashes lifted and tinted once a quarter, because then I don't have to do anything. They're looking really feral at the moment. I had the worst sleep last night. I'm so tired. I think I got to sleep at like 2 o'clock. Put the damn phone down. I was on my phone until like 9:30 last night, and I was up all night. Vagina. Next, again, drugstore, Maybelline, just a brow gel. Callie! So for those who don't know, we have a dog called Callie, but 2 days a week we have a little dog called Tucker come over, and he is a golden retriever as well, and they have little play dates twice a week, and it's actually the cutest thing in the world. I can't handle it. This is what I put on my skin. If I put anything on my skin, this brand was created by a founder who needed makeup for eczema, so I have this, and then her concealer is so good. A lot of her products are sold out in Mecca in Australia, so I haven't actually been able to get them, but I do want to get a couple more of them, particularly for when I am a little bit more tan. Hello! Here's a Portuguese. Hello, babies! What are you doing? Hi! But I use this concealer every day, and I put it on my spots, and I have a little bit of redness around my face, but I genuinely, like, I don't wear makeup to cover it. I got Botox the other day with Shioni, and I'm waiting for it to set. It still hasn't set yet. It's getting there, but it hasn't set yet, which is annoying. So I get Botox on my forehead, my frown, and my under eyes. That's another hack too, a little low maintenance hack, but a very expensive one, because Botox is expensive. So now I'm looking white and pale like a ghost. This is the part of the collection that I'm obsessed with. I am a Rhode blush stan. I don't know what kind of crack Hayley is putting in these blushes. Hayley, I need a bronzer, but we're going to use Toasted Teddy as the bronzer today to like warm the face up. Okay. The part I love about this blush, it doesn't actually feel like you have anything on your skin. And then we blush that shit out. Can't wait for my Botox to set in because it's going to look so much better. It looks so much better. It's actually really fun because you get to learn a little bit more about who I am as a person outside of business, which is cool. Next, this Tower 28 translucent pressed powder. This is all that I do. This is all I do for the base. My eyes is something new I've been doing. So I need a better eyeliner, but I use a brown eyeliner and I draw a wing, because I've got like a really hooded eye, so I want to like elongate them. I always fuck up one eye. But that is why we have Q-tips. Time to get changed. Hello, it's Thursday and we are in the office today. I have a really big day today. I have a massive filled schedule. Let me read it to you. So it is the 16th of April today. So I have a client in the studio for 2 hours, which I will vlog. Then I have 4 calls, and then I also have to film the intro to my YouTube channel, which is like a 45-minute filming. And then we have to film about 35 videos for ads, socials, all of that kind of stuff. And then obviously regular client communication and work on top. So there's lots of things happening today. So let's get to work. A bit of context around our office days. Everyone is required to be in the office on a Monday, and everyone is required to be in the office on a Thursday. So there are 2 office days, and they're the days that we're typically in here, which is really good because we get a lot of work done from home. Oh yuck, what's that? Anyone here listens to my podcast, you would know that I'm absolutely obsessed with Summer Friday's lip balm, and I had one for 4 months. It didn't go missing. I bought 2 more and now all 3 are missing. I don't really know what to do. So anyways, let's go to work. The studio with Gray and Ray.
Hello.
Gray is launching a podcast. I'm Chi.
I'm scared.
This won't be released for like, I don't know, 3 weeks.
When you get to editing it.
That's Ray's job. So when it comes to onboarding a customer, I really recommend having this one. Flexible option, not structured options. So when it comes to, say I'm a freshie and I onboard, right? And I come on board and I have literally no idea what to do. I have no idea what meals I want to eat. I'm confused, I'm overwhelmed. I've got all the objections of like, this is too hard, right? Then in your onboarding form, you're like, what meals do you like really enjoy? You know, give me breakfast, lunch and dinner ideas of what you really enjoy. And then as you onboard them, just pretend this is a flexible meal plan here. Go to breakfast ideas. She goes, okay, Ash really loved peanut butter on toast, bruschetta, Rocky Road, whatever it might be. And then you just chuck a couple options in for breakfast, and you can say, you know, I looked over the meals that you really liked, chucked a couple into your flexible meal plan, have a look through the recipes, and if you really like them, let me know, and then I can tailor it on your custom meal plan. But see how you're giving them more opportunity to select their meals and showing them the flexibility of what they can eat. We can turn the meal planner off, but then you just have to deal with the conversations of, if I've got macros, why am I paying for a meal plan?
It's a lot of more, isn't it?
I need to like move it in, there we go.
I can move it out, but that be right?
And you can set up. This is actually quite nice, isn't it?
It's not bad.
It's good.
On the shelves.
Cute.
It looks cute, but I just hate that the shelf's broken.
Well, who did that?
Well, yeah, it wasn't my fault. Actually, no, it wasn't. I ruined the shelf.
Who did ruin the shelf?
Oh, all right.
I'm just gonna.
Prices. And to be honest, people have stopped spending. They have started pulling back on their expenses. However, this doesn't give you an excuse to stop working on your business. To say your coaching is $90 a week, all your marketing efforts should be attributed to this specific offer.
We just filmed 15 videos in, how long? 25 minutes?
Yeah,
15 videos in 25 minutes. That's a new record for us.
that was incredible.
We still have another 20 videos to go, but I have 2 calls back to back in between. It's been a non-stop day of calls. I haven't had a break. So I'm just eating my food at my desk. Chicken and cheeses at McDonald's are different.
Why?
Because grilled is, you're meant to have vegetables on the burger grilled.
Well, that's a bit of a fail already when I don't love vegetables.
You're like, I don't know, what's it called?
Carbs and
Brussels
fat.
sprout.
Okay, I need to.
Oh my God, I don't even have time to eat. My food's in 2 minutes.
Alright.
Don't tell me you don't have time to film. I'm literally obsessed with baby bells at the moment.
I noticed I came in yesterday and there was a baby girl packed on the chair. I was like, God, I wonder who that was. It was a rat.
I have decided to make a YouTube channel. Thank you to one of my advisors, Isaac, for convincing me to do this. And I've decided to document it behind the scenes so you can get a bit of a feel of what it's like to build something massive, not massive, to build something with a lot of substance.
I've been on camera since 9 a.m. It's currently 5:17.
Now I'm heading home because we're going to late night tonight. I feel like a tween when I say that. Now I'm a late night. So that's everything for today. Thank you for coming, and I'll see you next video.